Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The School of Love. My name is Maria, and I am helping people discover their inner potential for love towards oneself and towards the others. Today, I invite you to a new episode from the series What I Wish I Knew When I Was Younger. In today's episode, I will talk about the issue of work-family balance. There are many levels on which discussion of work-family balance can be dealt with, but I shall focus on 5 dimensions for the sake of brevity and clarity, because these 5 levels seem to me the most important. Level number 1. The biggest misconception is to talk about work-life balance, not work-family balance. I do not know who created this dichotomy between work and family, respectively, who said that work is not part of life. This is why we must differentiate between work and life. But I refer to the book Reshaping the Work-Family Debate, Why Men and Class Matter, by Joan C. Williams from 2012, in which she offers results of her research in this area and explains in great detail the mechanisms of workplace and social pressure which force women and men to take decisions which are not in their best interest or in the best interest of their children and of their family units for that matter too. So when I refer to work-family balance, I refer to those 2 dimensions among many other dimensions of what human life means. So, like family, work is part of life. It is not a separate part of our existence. This is why it must be seen in the context of being part of life. Like that's why we do not talk about work-life balance, but we talk about work-family balance. Important element. So work and family belong to the same bigger phenomenon called human life. Number 2. The biggest regrets of people on their deathbeds are not related to not achieving greater success at work or not having gotten all those promotions they had wanted or not having earned the money they have always thought they deserve. Their biggest regrets relate to those chances never taken in relation to their loved ones, asking out that cute girl from the neighborhood or saying yes to that nerdy boy from music class. The biggest regrets refer to not having spent more time with one's spouse or children, particularly in the children's formative years, and sacrificing one's health and family for things which eventually did not matter. So the first point, apart from life and work and family being part of life, the first point to be mentioned in addition to that discussion is that family matters. There are millions of workplaces in the world and millions of work trajectories one might strike. But what we call family is very limited. We have one family of origin, what psychologists call family of origin, and this one can be good or bad. And as children, we do not have much choice, and we do not have much influence on how that family of origin is. But we also have our own families, the families we create ourselves with a spouse or with a partner or with several spouses and several partners as we enter an era of even more predominant serial monogamy. So it is important to realize this fact, to realize that family is important, at least as important as work. Number 3, tied to number 2, I state the obvious. Family matters, particularly children in their formative years, the first 6-7 years, and the teenage years from 11-12 up to 18, when most of them will go away to college anyway, or to live independently and enter the workforce market. Children grow up faster than we imagine, and they need us, their parents. When asked what they remember most from their life at home, college students softly remember the specific walks in the park when they discovered a ladybug on a fallen leaf, the not so healthy fast food at the street corner they indulged in together with their father, unbeknownst to the mother, the long congestion on the road to their vacation spot, during which they listened in the car to their favorite music, while the parents quietly listened and cooperated. Children need our presence and our love, despite challenges and the misunderstandings which do rise at some point. So spending time with children and loving them and giving them our best, particularly in the first 7 years, and then in the mid 7 years from 11 to 18, it's the best gift a human can give to their successors. Number 4, again, tied number 3, it is crucial to spend quality time with our partner. Since we enter kindergarten and throughout the formal education, we are trained to work hard and prepare for life. But life means much more than just grinding, overcoming, achieving. Life is also about enjoying the little things when they occur, creating them, making them last, planning for them and integrating them in our everyday life so that we do not take them for granted. If we ignore, neglect, or abuse the partner out of exhaustion from work, it is simply natural to expect that at some point that partner will leave us. More importantly, the way we treat our partner gives the children in our lives, regardless whether common children or from previous relationships, a vital model on what type and on what a typical partnership between grown-ups looks like. Our partnership with our partner is their blueprint for their entire life and their own partnerships throughout their lifespan. So be a good partner and spend quality time with your partner. This is the best you can do for achieving work-family balance. And last but not least, apart from spending time with family as a counterbalance to work time and work involvement, spend time by yourself. Create this me time. Schedule it carefully and respect it so that you can authentically recharge and be your best with those you love and who love you the most in this life and in the world. Me time is vital. Without it, one's own self dissipates into a myriad of problems occurring every day, and one day one realizes that one does not know anymore or has forgotten one's self-identity. As with many things in life, it is much more difficult to regain one's own sense of self after it has gotten lost than to avoid losing it in the first place. For better or for worse, I talk from experience. Thank you for joining me today. I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Love and peace to you all.